or his image, and had not received his mark on their forehead or on their hands, and they lived and reigned with Christ for 1,000 years, but the rest of the dead did not live again, the dead as the lost, until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is he who has part in the first resurrection. Over such the second death has no power, but they shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. And when you think about this world, when you think about the world, and we're coming back after the rapture, we're coming back at the second coming of Christ, and who knows, I may be living in Weatherford, Texas. I may be the mayor of Weatherford, Texas when I come back. Can you believe for 1,000 years, the lion shall lay down with the lamb, a snake will not bite you, there will be no sin, no harm, there will be no disease, there will be no doctors, there will be no hospitals, there will be no jails, there will be no judges, no scorpions to bite your hand.
The 1,000 years is not for Israel.
The 1,000 years is going to be for everybody.
Even for bride?
Who?
For bride?
For the bride.
For the bride?
The bride has come back with Jesus on the riding of a white horse.
Yeah, the bride.
We're coming back at the second coming. This is going to be his kingdom. There is going to be a Christ kingdom on this earth for 1,000 years, and we're going to all worship the one King. And the earth is going to be populated, and the people that are not in Christ, they'll be subservient. We will be it will be Christ's kingdom. If you're a Christ person, you're going to be in charge.
So, are we going to be limited to this earth?
Yeah, I would say so. Until
Wouldn't we be like Jesus after the resurrection? Between the resurrection?
we will have a body like Christ.
So we could go through the door.
Go where?
Go through the door. That's the way I see it.
Well,
Because we're not coming with a mortal body.
so we're not going to be driving cars?
We don't need them.
That's wonderful.
Doesn't he say that we shall see him and
Yes,
we
he
shall
is.
see him, that we shall be like him? So I'll be a little younger, like 33. But he's
Why would that be a concern of yours? Because there is no age placed upon that glorified body.
but you know.
Choice 20, not
My
30.
question is,
Well, Jesus was 33 when he left.
my question is in the reign of millennium.
That's your age, right?
But
In the reign of millennium, is going to be people over there who have the sign of the chief,
No.
chief of the beast.
no, the people that will be killed in that battle, and there you have a factor. The blood is going to be so. You've got people killed. You've already got people killed during the 3.5. During this time anyway, the third of the stars, the third of this, the third of that. Then you've got this war, this battle in the valley of Megiddo.
Yeah.
And they're going to be killed there, but not the saints of God. And as I'm just thinking with you right now, there's so much more to this story than even we're covering today. And here, we spent quite a bit of time on it,
Yeah.
and I would say that there's more we don't know than we do know.
We never stayed with you until 3 o'clock.
You never did before.
No, it was until 2, right?
2.
We always.
Well, we're wrapping it up right now. Let me see what. Let's go to the very end.
Very good.
It's all good, isn't it?
But that time when the Lord came to say, after 7 years, the Antichrist and the prophet must be over there in Jerusalem.
Must be what?
In Jerusalem.
Yeah. Excuse me, I would say that. But again, I need to be careful. I need to be careful. But I would say, because Christ is coming back to set up his kingdom in Jerusalem. He don't put his feet on the ground.
Yes.
So, the point, it's gonna all happen right there.
So
It's-
what is,
The finality.
Leave the boat over here.
so what is the new earth
They are associated.
and new heaven?
I saw New Haven do her.
And
We
it's
need-
like that time,
we
they negotiate.
That's
So that's after the millennium?
Yeah, oh yeah. Did you hear what he asked?
Yeah.
Then after the millennium, when the millennium is up, which is chapter 21, Satan is going to be released for a season. Then he is going to be cast into the lake of fire. And all like that. Then it says in chapter 22, then he showed me a pure river of life. And I think that's, let me see.
The story start again.
No, I should, it's also in 21. 21:9. Then one of the seven angels who had the seven bowls filled with the seven last plagues came to me and talked with me, saying, "Come and I will show you the bride, the Lamb's wife." And he carried me away into the Spirit to a great and high mountain, showed me the great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God, having the glory of God. Her light was like a most precious stone, like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. Also she had a great and high wall with 12 gates and 12 angels at the gates, and names written on them, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. 3 gates on the east, 3 gates on the north, 3 gates on the south, 3 gates on the west. Now the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them were the names of the 12 apostles. Well, isn't that, I hate to go through this. I want to stop and preach a little bit. Do you know, what's this? Do you know what your soul looks like on your shoe? Not really. I mean, that's of no concern to you, is it?
What was the question?
The sole of your shoe.
The soul.
Do you know what it looks like? Do you pay any attention to it? Not really. That's not why you buy it, necessarily why you buy a shoe. You want to see what's more obvious seen. Same thing with the foundation of a house. You don't pay attention to that. That's not a beauty. Yet Christ is so wanting this new to look so nice that the foundation, let me just read you how the inconsequential foundation, this is what it says. 12 foundations on them were the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. Put names on each of the layers of foundation. Put names on them that you and I just totally take for granted. When you think about it in comparison. And he talked with me and had a gold reed to measure the city, its gates and its walls. The city is laid out as a square, its length as a square, as great as its breadth. And he measured the city. Goodness. The foundations of the wall of the city were adorned. Look at this. So, do you walk around, has you ever walked around and said, take a look at my soles? That'd be stupid, wouldn't it? Yet the Lord is saying, take a look at the foundation I put on that building. Look at this one. The foundations of the verse 19 were adorned with all kinds of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper. The second, sapphire. The third, I can't even pronounce it. Oh, look at that. God is that good that he would even make something out of the foundation of this new city. The foundation.
Israel, the foundation, right?
No. That's not the purpose for this one. This one is a physical city. This is New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned.
Yes, but it represents because the foundation has the 12 names, right?
Correct. That's to
Represent the.
that represents them. That's not them. This is only a foundation.
Represents.
This is, but he's meticulous in how he makes it. He wants it nice, and you and I don't even think twice about the beauty of a foundation. Everything about what God does is beautiful. Even the foundation. So I would say, you know the story.
I have a question. The 7 years of tribulation, the 7 regular years, or is it going to be more than that?
I think it's going to be regular years.
The 7?
Yeah, I do in that case.
Because it's
Because of the others.
42 months, right?
Yeah, Then you get into Daniel's days, day, and half a day. You'll get into that terminology. I do think it is.
Did you listen to Lazar God?
Well, I've already told you more to know.
Daniel?
Yeah. It explains more about the timing and all
So it's worth listening to Lazar God, right?
that.
So, this is only really whetting your appetite, to be honest with you. But, what we do have, well, wait a minute. What we do have, look at this. According to this guy, church age, tribulation, second coming, Jesus, the 1,000 year reign, new heaven and a new earth, and everything in between. This gives you an overview of the end time. Yeah. There it is. I got that from David Jeremiah. I ordered it.
So when you say the Antichrist would be AI, artificial intelligence, since everything is going to chips?
I don't think that's what we do.
Yeah,
Not for him.
there's so much written in them, and we bother so much.
He's going to have, he's riding on a white horse.
The rapture is
Got the
not
bow.
in the Bible.
He's conquering and to conquer.
Well, either
I think
way,
it's going to be
it's
the
before.
real person.
Well, the reason why I say that, right now, there's a company in Wisconsin in Belgium, I think it's.
Oh, yeah, we need to study more.
Either way,